Whoa. Hello, gamers. How's everybody doing? Oh, man. Shit. It is so hot. You guys notice that? You guys notice it's getting really hot lately? Yeah, I go outside. And you know, I started off like that, and it started to feel like I was starting to do stand up. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe I gotta start like signing up for stand up stuff. So I was out with my family, and this guy he came up to me. He's like, "Are you Hase?" And I'm like, "How could you tell?" No. How's everybody doing? Hi. We're here having a very normal let's talk. Hello. Hello. What are we talking about? Well, only God knows. I do have some announcements that I do want to address later. But that'll come soon. Today will be a very short stream. It'll be very short. It's not on my, first of all, not on my regular schedule. Not my regular schedule. Second of all, I got a stream tomorrow, so it's like 7. It's like 7 p.m. for me. It's really unfortunate that I couldn't stream a bit earlier today. I was getting caught up with something else. All my attention recently has been put onto like working on another thing. And I wanted to do the stream for a little bit, but you know, that time, everything. But here I am now, 7 o'clock. I'm basically off schedule. Off schedule. I make it seem like I have a job. I don't have a job. That's not the announcement. That's not the announcement. But yeah, kind of sucks. Wish I could have done this earlier. So because most of the, if I'm being honest, most of the peeps I think are in Europe, and it's like 1 o'clock over there right now in the morning. Great time. I'd still be awake, but the normal people wouldn't be. It's not amazing. Not amazing. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Like I said, I kind of want to wait till later to kind of start to make my little announcement. So I kind of just want to ramble off our goals. And I thought I had a lot of things in mind. I guess I don't. It's kind of those search stream amnesia. It's just one of those, I guess, right? I wonder what causes that. Is it just like in the moment, like, hey, what's up, gamers, you know? And then you're like, ranch is good. Oh my god. Ranch, I don't like ranch actually. But I can't believe I never talked about this. Recently, my mother picked up pizza. Actually, no, I think I have talked about this, but I'm just gonna talk about it anyways. She picked up a pizza, or she picked up a hoagie for herself, but it was from a pizza place. So she picked up pizza too, and she picked up wings. And wings, they always come with ranch. I'm not a ranch person. I'm actually more of a blue cheese guy. But the thing about this place, it's not like a commercial place, so I don't have anywhere to be like, I don't have anything to be like, ha ha ha. This chain is so good. Can't sponsor me. But the wings, I'm like, okay, they're wings, and then I'm like, On the receipt, it said, excuse me. Goes to show how late it is. On the receipt, it says very interesting, and I'm like, oh, it's sick, ranch. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it, but you know, whoever wants to eat it, eats it. We open up the wings. My brother starts eating them first, and I'm like, okay. But then I look at the ranch, and I'm like, hold up. And I flash back to like, how long ago? How long ago was the last time we had pizza with wings? Like, I'd say like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. We got wings, and it came with this ranch. And that ranch was fucking crazy. I think I've talked about that ranch before. It tastes like ranch. Here's the problem with ranch. It's usually sour. Is ranch supposed to be sour? If ranch is supposed to be sour, I don't like ranch. But if it isn't, yo, my family has been eating off ranch for the longest time. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be sour, right? But no, like, if ranch is that, this is not the ranch that they got from this place. Oh, it's happening again. I'll talk about this later. But yeah, there's something about this ranch where it's like, instead of it being like very like, I don't now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had like, I don't think it's supposed to be sour, but it's very herby, and I don't really like the herb. I think it's dill, right? The herb is dill, and I don't like dill because I don't like pickles. I guess I associate dill pickles, because who doesn't? Where else are you using that damn herb? Where else are you using dill? Mustard? Mustard seeds, but like it's probably alongside like fish. Doesn't sound great. Does not sound great. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. Sorry. But yeah, this ranch from this one place is not the same. It tasted like, the main flavor in it is like, is it like sour cream and onion? No, it's more, I attributed it to, I don't know if this is a thing outside of America, but like these like, I think they're called red caps. I've described it to multiple different people, and I'm like, and every time I describe the chip to them, they're like, what are you talking about? And then I show them the bag, and they're like, this. And I'm like, what? Hold up, red cap chips. Nope. What is it called? What are they called? Chips? I wrote chips instead of chips. Red cap chips. What are they called? Hot fries. Oh, that's what they're called. Andy caps. Andy cap, but not even hot fries. Okay, they're an Andy caps chip. But it's not the hot fries. It's the cheddar fries. Chronic Crunch? What is this? Am I gonna jump down the rabbit hole of Andy caps chips? Ranch fries? Is that what the flavor is based off of? What is this? Weird. I kind of want to try it. Not because I like ranch, but because I just want to see what it tastes like. If it tastes like the sauce, I'll be like, cool, and then I'll throw it away or something. Or I'll let my brother eat it. I probably only like it as a dip form. But yeah, it tastes like the cheddar fries of these Andy Cap chips. And I'll tell you what. When we opened up that box of wings... Hold up, give me 1 second. Ah! What the fuck? Ah! I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I didn't even mute for that. Sorry. What was he saying? But yeah. We opened the box and I went, hold up. I flashed back. I flashed in. I flash forwarded, that's the word. I'm like, yo, is this the ranch? And then I took out the container and I took a wing, I dipped it, and I was like, this is the one, and I destroyed that. It was extremely good. I do really like that ranch. I just need to know how they make it. I suspect, here's what I suspect. There's like a ranch like seasoning. There's like a ranch seasoning that comes in like a pack. Excuse me. Oh my god. Am I catching the disease? But yeah, I suspect foul play. I suspect that something is up. Because this might be the secret ingredient. Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. Or just like a ranch like blend. What is this? I just need to know what this is. What is in this? Look, there is dried dill in this, but there's like so much other things. Yo, I see all the ingredients. There's like this picture of like the ingredients on my screen right now. And like it's like flavor bomb right in my eyes. Garlic powder, minced onion powder, salt, pepper, chives, dried parsley, and dried dill. All the dried stuff is because they're herbs. Parsley. What does parsley taste like? I know chives are like are green onions, like smaller green onions. Dill is dill. What's parsley taste like? What do you put parsley on? Is parsley the thing you put on like fish? No, Italian stuff. Yes, you put all herbs in Italian stuff. Number one cuisine in the world. People say that all the time. I don't understand. I've never even been to an Olive Garden. I've only had like the most like Eastern. What was I gonna say? What did I mean by that? I just said it. Was I gonna say I have like an Eastern like palate? Do I? Do I eat a lot of like? Even when I say Eastern, I mean like East Asia. I don't eat a lot of East Asian food. Do I? I might. I'm a C's man. I eat a lot of C's food. Oh man. Me saying that reminds me of the Korean restaurant. Yo. I would go back there just for that. The jjajangmyeon. That's what it is. I would go back just for that. It's very, very good. It was so good. I just didn't eat it properly, and it makes me so sad. It really does. I hate it. I hate it. I hated it. It was good. It was very good. I'm capping right now. Wow, I don't know what's happening to me right now, but I'm suddenly like getting the sniffles and everything for some reason. Hold up, give me 1 second, guys. Shit, I don't get it. I mean, there's so many things that could be causing this, but I guess starting stream did it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Gamers. I'm getting the sniffles. I'm getting the sniffles. I'm dying. I'm yawning. I wasn't yawning at all today. I'm telling you, I told this to my brother, and he like, I think I said this already too, but he like started being like, because the thought of you playing like a insert game here is boring to you, and I'm like, no, that's not true. Chad. Oh, I did talk about this. I think I talked about this during my Field of Mystery stream. I was like, no. I legit just press the button and I get tired like immediately. I'm just like, you could fall asleep at any moment, and I'm like, why? What? This is the situation where you don't want to do that. Fucking excuse me? I don't get it. You know? Fucking what? Really? It's annoying. It's so annoying. Maybe it's a condition. I should write that down. Right. Where's my phone? I gotta start writing things down too. Hold up, give me 1 second. So many things I'm remembering to do right now. Because I think I've talked about this before, but I have a note called series I want to try play. Please fund me. Who is that saying to? Who is that for? It's my personal note. No one else is gonna read that. Kingdom Hearts is already on that list. Doctor checklist. Yeah, I have to. I want to start making a list of this because I can't multitask. I started typing and I immediately stopped talking. I have to start making a list of this because of things that I want to check up at the doctors. Because I think I've talked about this before, but soon, if not at some point, I'm going to have to get some kind of. I'm gonna have to go to the doctors for a something. Well, we're going for a specific reason, but like I'm basically like getting a new. I'm at the point in my life where it's been an allotted amount of time, and I have to get a new like primary care doctor. So luckily my father is getting that sorted out. But the thing that the reason why I have to get a new primary care doctor is because the thing that I have to get done it's interesting because wholly speaking, right, the thing that I want to get done is like is wholly cosmetic. It's not like it's something cosmetic that's related to my health and my body. So my mother, she had cosmetic surgery at one point, and she didn't need to go to the primary care doctor for that. But the thing that I need to have is related to my body and what it did. So I have to go to a primary care doctor to get it checked out first, and then I need to get recommended to see someone to take care of the thing that I need to do. So it's a whole thing. But yeah. And I guess if I'm gonna get a new primary care doctor, I might as well like make sure everything else about me is okay. You know? Let me write these down. This one, this, and then this. There you go. There's one other thing. I want to get this checked out. I honestly wanted to get my shoulder checked out ever since I did the. I think I've told this on stream before too, but I was playing with my dog while the boys were over, and I was like, Watch, I'm gonna suplex him. And I picked up my dog and I started to like arc my back like forwards or backwards and like, you know, drop both of us onto the couch. But I was like, I'm not actually gonna hurt him, so I like pivoted all the force onto my shoulder instead of both of our heads basically. And like I hit it hard. I hit the frame of the couch through the cushions really hard. That bruised for a little bit, and there's not like a lingering pain or anything, but I feel like it's something that should be checked out. And then I want to get my throat checked out. Yes, I do. I don't think I've ever had anybody look at my throat. Ever. Like even in my adolescence, I'm trying to remember. They've only ever like done the open your tongue with the popsicle stick for like to look at your tonsils, right? Do people have to take like a what's the word? Do people need to like use a camera for that stuff? Like a what's it called? What are they called? You know what I'm talking about? Like those like the tiny cameras on the ends of like the doctor tool. The doctor tool. Yeah, that. They use that for what's it called? For ear stuff, which I also want to get my ears checked out. Not because my ears are dirty. I clean my ears reasonably. Don't use Q-tips, people. Gosh, boy told us the way he used Q-tips, and it like scarred me. It scares me so much. But no, I have to check. I want to get my ears checked out because of my hearing. Slowly but surely, realizing, or I basically accepted, right, that I'm like gonna go deaf by the time if I get old. If I live to an old age. Sounds about right. Yeah, that'll be fun. Because slowly realizing that I like, it's like the glasses thing, like I can't hear the low stuff properly, so I turn it up, and then, you know, that louder stuff like degrades my hearing, so then I have to increase the volume more. That's the word I'm thinking of. And there's a whole ugh. And then you slowly go into like, you need hearing aids, or not even, because I definitely have a tinnitus. That's what it's called. I keep wanting to say tetanus, but I definitely have tinnitus. Almost. Can I make the note? Can I make it? Hold up. Wait, hold up. I need to like, I can't listen to the music right now for this. I think it's that. I think it's that. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, it's really hard to, you know, sound out a real but not like tangible like idea. You know what I mean? Like, no one's How the hell are you supposed? It's like it's not real, or it is, but but you know, it's. How do you describe that? Like, how do you describe? It's like a hallucination. You know what I mean? Yeah, I sound like someone who's hallucinating right now, huh? It's like I'm losing my mind. Slowly but surely losing my mind. Yeah. The thing is, right, I think I've lived with it for long enough before I actually noticed it for me to be like, it's there now, and I don't really feel anything like in particular about it. Like, sure, I think it'll mess with some things in when it comes to like my perception, but like other than that, like, you know, who cares? Who cares? I simply will simply live through it. I wonder if they're gonna be like, you think you have tinnitus? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, and they're gonna put me in like earmuffs for the rest of my life. I need to hear. I'm dead. I need to learn sign language. My hand cam isn't on right now. I don't even know what. Bullshit. I remember bullshit. That's the one. That's the only bullshit. It's like you make the horns with one arm, you extend it across your body, and then out the what is this called? What is this called? The weenus. What is the weenus attached to? The elbow. That's what it's called. you you extend your other arm across your body to the other arm's elbow, and then you spread your fingers. You like fist and then out. Fist out. And then it's like, it's a bull, and that's shit. Bullshit. You're either talking about a male bull defecating, or you're talking that someone's capping right now. And I bet one more over the other. Right here in our farm. Gosh, I am so terribly tired. It's kind of, yeah, the thing I've been doing today has gotten me fucking exhausted. What time is it? 7:45? No, 7:35. I'll give it 10 more minutes. Let's give it 10 more minutes before I have to talk about what I want to talk about. Like I said, I don't want to stay here for long. I just want to be here long enough to do what I want to do. But yeah. Should I talk to them about my sleep too? I guess I should. My mental health. Sorry, folks. I only care about me physically. I'm just gonna talk about my sleep. Sleep is physical. It really is rough. Since it's something I picked up from when I was in school. Go to sleep directly after school because of how exhausted you get. Wake up. Stay up. Really, fundamentally it shouldn't affect anything, right? Fundamentally? Like, here's the thing, people like change times they sleep all the time. Well, not really. That's it. That's only if they're consistent. If people change both ways, people change it all the time, whether you're consistent or not. So like, shouldn't that be normal? But also like, why am I tired right now? Did I do something? Has God smited me? I don't know. I don't know. Like, is it stream? What is streaming so comfortable for me that I'm able to fall asleep? I don't want that to happen. That's so ass backwards. I'm literally putting myself out in the public eye, for them to watch me and be like, maybe you want to watch this guy? You know, like that's not how it works. Is it? Maybe it's because it's my first like quote unquote human reaction of the day. Reaction? Interaction. That's the word. Even then, no, it makes no sense. None of this makes sense. None of it makes sense. End of quote. I'm tired. Start of quote. You know. I've been like crunching something all like week basically. Maybe it's my exhaustion finally catching up to me. But we're finally done. It's finally over. Oh yeah, I had to, man. I didn't know like hairbands do this or like scrunchies. I didn't know they do this. But they stretch out like not like they can stretch far, but they like when you overuse them, they just become a circle. You know, like a not stretchy circle of your scrunchie material. Insert scrunchie material here. This sucks. I've been using the same scrunchie for basically the past like, I don't remember when we got this actually. Was it? It might have been last summer. I think so, maybe. But yeah, I've been using the scrunchie for the past like however long, and it's like it's come to the point where it just doesn't like, it doesn't go back. Oh wow, is that a tear right here? Is there a tear right here? That's what it is. That'll explain it. It's torn right here. I can't see it, but I can feel it. That piece of the scrunchie band is broken. Okay, well. That's so funny. I didn't realize that until just now. I'm like, what the But yeah, I'm using a new one now, which is kind of tedious to use. One, because it's a different material than the other scrunchie. And two, or there's actually three reasons. One, it's a different material from the other scrunchie. The other scrunchie was like a smooth. It's like the what do shower caps use? It's that material for shower caps. The same material as shower caps. It's that. And also like, oh, it's not that, I should say. But also it also has like a giant bow attached to it. So it's kind of annoying to put on because it's like sometimes you catch the bow, but you don't catch the band, and it's like when you're trying to tie your hair, and I'm just like, just tie my hair, please. Just please tie my hair. And three, it's really small and it's tight. It's really tight. It's kind of annoying how tight it is. Like, I sit here and I'm like, please tie my hair for me. And it's like, you must enter the 1 millimeter hole and be able to catch it with your fingers before you can. I'm like, stop. Just give me my hair. If I don't tie it up like this, it's gonna get damaged. Shit. Don't you know how hard it is to maintain this shit? Really, truly. My hair is my only saving grace. But yeah, how does she deal with this Kiki? Because it's like the red Kiki like bow. How does she do this? How do you deal with this? It's so tedious. All right. Give me 1 second. I think it's almost 7:45, so I'm ready to, kind of reveal my trade secrets. I'm basically ready to be like, I'm ready to spill the beans. Do. I usually make jokes and jabs at what I'm doing right now, but it's so important. I just have to say it in one go. Damn. It's taken me 1 minute to set this up. Just give me a second. Hold up. Okay. So let's do this, and then what time is it right now? What time is it right now? 7:45. So let's set this for 7 here. My time. Give me 1 second. I just want to look over some things real quick. Just make sure it's right. Ba 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 ba. I'm going to set it for this time. Set as this. Ding. Dong. Alright, gamers. Alright, gamers. Click the link if you dare. Click the link if you dare. Because you thought this was an innocent let's just talk stream? No, 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 no. Who could forget? Who could forget? A lot of people, actually. But actually, not a lot of people. Mostly because of mostly my own fault. Let's be frank. Mostly my own fault. But who could overlook such a momentous day? I don't know how this timer works. How does this timer work? That's right. In just a little bit. Yeah, how does this work? Is it just gonna do it? Do it. Do it. I want you to do it. Please. Please start. Is it based on my clock time? No. Actual clock time is... Okay, it's just not that time yet. Oh, gamers. Is this... Start. Start. Please start. I worked too long for this to not work. AKA, the video was most of my time, and I set this up in 5 minutes. But please. Yes. Damn it. 2 minutes? All right, gamers, we're gonna have to sit back. Man, you thought this was just a normal stream. That just sent me a notification. Does that send other people notifications? Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have set it up as a premiere. Actually, no. This makes it more fun. Hey, don't do the thing where you fast forward the time, all right? We have to be consistent. Do not do it. We stay strong as loyal followers of the clock. I'll talk more about this after the song, but yo, this shit was so hard. It was so hard. Huh. Huh. Come on. Please. Please. $50 seconds. 50 seconds. Huh. Why am I actually getting nervous for this? I'm like scrambling to look at other things too. Hold on, give me 1 second. Is it up? Is it starting? Is it doing it? Oh, it's doing it. Oh, shit. It's okay. I'm gonna turn off this music. I'm gonna sit back and listen to my work, alright? Wake up again. Nuts. Head. Begging. Day. Pain. Hey, look. Should I put this? Hold up. Hold up. Where is it? What is this? Watching. Waiting? Watching. Premiere. I just realized it didn't like link the video properly in the description. Why didn't it do that? Okay. Well. Bless, it's finally out. Oh my god. Okay. I'll share my thoughts on the whole like cover in a second, but fucking finally. Oh my god. You know how long? Okay, so I have a bit of a confession. So when I premiere's over. When I when I said I was like working on other things, or I've been working on something recently and I've been like kind of crunching it. This is the thing. This is what I've been crunching. If you don't know why I've been crunching it, today is thine own's birthday. Yes. I know. Quite the momentous occasion. And I didn't have a lot of time to do it. I'll be frank. When I said this a lot when I was doing it, and I still feel it kind of, but that puzzle fucked me up so hard. That puzzle put me so off schedule. Really, it did. I sat there and I was like, God damn it. When is this gonna end? When is it gonna end? And it didn't end as early as I thought it would, and then I was like, gosh, am I gonna be able to do this in time? When did I even finish the... Wait, let me look at it. When did I finish the puzzle? The puzzle... I finished the puzzle on 9 days ago. So I've been basically spending the last week and a half on this, which isn't enough time. It's not enough time. And I'll be frank, I am far from satisfied with the product, but I think it was just better to do something than to not do something. A slow realization that should be internalized a bit. Doing something is better than not doing anything. Doing something mediocrely is not as good as doing something at all, I think. Because there's experience. I wanted to say something. I forget what it was. Wisdom. Get wisdom checked. But yeah, I wasn't not satisfied with it, but it's better to do it than not. God. Like, and I knew today was the day where I had to be like, it's happening or it's not happening, It's happening or it's not. So you gotta decide right now. And I'm like, it has to happen. I'll be frank, and it's really unfortunate because, it ended up taking so long. I woke up at 11 today. I woke up at 11, and I've been working on it since I woke up. I haven't been doing anything else other than like going downstairs to eat. I'll do that much. But I haven't Nothing else. Nothing else I have done today. I've been sitting down in my chair, my fan pointed outside my window, letting the airflow in. Like, hot room, like, working on this mess. And, oh God, there's so many, like... There's so many, like, what's the word? There's... the list of issues that I have with it is, like, so, like... There's so many. But I'm just, like, is just no time. No time. Like, my struggle with... I mean, most of my struggle with it was with the mixing. I think I spent... Out of the 9 days that I spent on it... I spent 9 days on it. The first 4 days were spent on... Was spent on vocals. Was spent on recording the vocals. Actually, no. The first... Oh, right, because I was streaming too. And I generally didn't do anything after I was streaming, especially if I was recording. So I didn't... So I spent 3 days to record the thing. I spent the next, like, 2 days timing and tuning it. And then I spent the rest of the days, like mixing it. The amount of times I've resetted that mix is wild. I do not know what I have done within the world for me to be like, I'm mix deaf. Like, I can't hear it at all. I'm just like, how do I like one of the like I do a lot of research. You know, like I'm not just like going at this like willy-nilly. Mixing is one of those things where I kind of need guidance for it. Some kind of you know, some kind of like tell me what to do kind of person or thing, you know. I sit there and I do it, right, and I'm like, and they're like, use a guide, and I'm like, or use a reference, and I'm like, okay, the original song, let's just, you know, let's just try to do that. And I'm like, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay, and I think it's this, and I'm like, I'm even like dissecting the original song by putting an EQ on it. It doesn't do anything, but I just listen to the frequencies individually, and I'm like, okay, the vocals are very present here, or like I think this is where the vocals presence are coming out, so I'm gonna try it on mine. And it's like, nope, you sound like you're talking through a tube. And I'm like, what? No, like, really, this is the closest that I've been to being like satisfied with something I've done, but it is so far away from it. Okay, audio peeps will know what I'm talking about when I say this, and you'll understand my pain. Or my dumb decision will inform you. The fact that I have to +6, I have to high shelf a +6 everything above 1000 dB or above 1000 hertz is wild on my main vocal. Isn't it? That's crazy. That is, I hate it. Because you're taught these things. You're taught these things, and they're like, yeah, you should never have to, like, you know, do this, you know, it should never, like, you know, basic stuff, like, oh, it should never be peaking, you should never, you know, you never have to use, like, a 14:1 ratio on a compressor, right? Whatever. If you ever have to go +6, if you ever have to go, honestly, above +4 on an EQ, something feels wrong. Something's wrong. That's like that. My brain immediately tells me, I'm like, you're fucked up somewhere. You have to go back and reset. You got to go back and find something else, other way to do this. And I'm like 4 plugins in. You kidding me? Like, I'm in. So how did I do this? I had the tune. I saturated it first, actually, because I saw someone else do it, so I was like, maybe, and I was okay with it, so I was like, whatever. And then I subtracted, right? I subtractive EQ'd, and then you put your first main compressor, which is honestly the thing that I learned the most from doing all this. You put on a compressor, which I have a new favorite plugin now, because the plugin that I was using for this I actually really like now. And then you add, I'm 5 plugins, and you don't even count tuning half the time. Saturation is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I'm 4 plugins in, and you're like, you gotta add. You gotta add a lot. And I'm like, no, this doesn't make sense. How about I subtract something? And then I subtract something, and it's like, hello, I am talking to you from the web. And I'm like, what? It's infuriating. I'm just like, and I'm just like, no, you're not trying hard enough. You're not, you need to try harder. Why do you need to try? Because you haven't tried hard enough. And I'm just like, it's so... Really, it's... Mixing, I've tried it, and I've done it so basically consistently. Consistent enough for me to have tried it every time I, like, do a song. Because I don't commission people. I can't. I am unable to, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll just learn to do it myself. There's no learning. It's not learning. You're just, you fucking... You caveman stick at a wall until you get a pointy stick, and then you stab yourself by accident. Because how backwards it'll be when you're like, I think I got it, and then you're immediately like, I didn't get it. Sorry, I know this comes off as like I'm very like complaining right now, but it's so like every time I mix, I remember why I don't like mixing. Like, how do people have the ears for this, man? I'm so lost. All the time, so lost. And then like, it's like I'm like looking at like these resources for like how to mix, or like standards of mixing, and I'm like, okay, I sit through a 2-hour stream, and I'm like, okay, I like synthesize some of the information. Like I might need to go back for to take everything in, but like I was really paying attention at the start. Where do I start? You know how like he did a bunch of like EQ things, and it made it sound like different. I don't know if it was better, but it definitely sounded different. And I guess that was good to him. So I don't know. It's so wild. That's it. I keep mixing because I want to sing, but that's it. That's all. As soon yo vision, your pocket's about to be filled. As soon as I have a way to just get some ideas on here, man. Fuck. Some good ideas that's all I need. Really, it's annoying. It's very annoying. But yeah. I like how I immediately went to complain about the production of the song instead of like the rest of the production, which is, you know, singing it and actually just choosing the song, choosing the song as well. Koala. Is that what the game? Yeah. You know, if I'm being honest, Koala has been a song that has kind of been on the back of my mind for a long time. Not as like a I want to sing this at some point, but just as like a song that nope. I mean the exact opposite of that. Not as like a song that like means anything in particular to me, but as a song that is like, hey, this seems like a song I could sing. And trust me, I don't know who you think I am. If I was put in the right circumstances, I'd fucking kill that song, right? Not to toot my own horn, but I would. I feel like I would do a really good version of that song. But you know, I think recently, yeah, recently is the best, is probably the better way to say it. We're just always in the wrong circumstances. Why should I even try, boy? I'm frozen away in time, boy. But yeah, I was I think this was evident a couple weeks back, but I was going through a pretty rough patch in my mental. And it's really rough. It was extremely rough. And I find that song very relatable, I guess is the right word. I don't want to say it like represents me, but I understand, and I'm getting whiplash. I'm not changing the thumbnail. The thumbnail, I changed it once. But yeah, I find the ideas that are represented in that song, and like what is represented in that song, very relatable, and I understand it, and I think it's a song that people can learn from as well. So yeah, that just made me be like, I can sing the song and I like it, and I like his message, so I'm like, whatever, I'll sing it. Sure, why not? You know? But yeah. Do I want to really dive into the lyrics that much? Not really. Honestly, I haven't not synthesized. I've synthesized it, but I haven't processed it in my head enough for me to be like, yeah, this is the song's about this. So peeps, like, if you're going through a hard time, I can't do that. I just can't. I haven't taken the time to do that. I sang it and I released it. But if there is a part of the song that is probably my favorite, it's probably the final chorus. I do really like. I like. It's basically like the, hey, do this. I'ma do this. I'ma trust you, and you do this. And I think it's very wholesome. What is it? So now I give it another try. I can finally see with a clearer mind. Even if the bumps in the road might hurt me, still it'll be alright. Even if the sky is clear in the sky, so you find your hand in mine. Following the light like a cute koala, loving and tried. Yes. Hide. Yeah. I like that part of the song. Very reflectory, very assuring, very reassuring. Because I feel like a lot of people who probably like listen and like that song like a lot, like probably like relate to some extent to the song, and I think like that final chorus is a very like strong reminder of like the things that people that struggle with similar issues that whoever is the character in the story or in the music video is those are steps. It's not a solution. I should specify that it's not a solution, but they are. Recovery is a long journey, right? And those are a few reminders and steps in the right direction. Yeah, I specifically like the one where it's like, even if the bumps in the road might try to stop me, still it'll be alright, I think that's a reminder everybody can use. And then like I also like the one where it's that basically the last whole part of the song was just about the koala mask person being like, hey, fucking get your shit together. Nah, that's not what it says, but that is. But if you watch the video, you'll understand. Uh, and okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I have my own feelings about receiving help, and you know, I don't know if this is evident by by like some of the ways I act, or like by my rules specifically. I do not particularly like help from other people that much. I just don't. It's just never been a thing that and not in the sense, not I don't like help, but not in the sense that I don't like help where it's like, oh, you're helping me out of the kindness of your heart. Like, I'll see that, right? I'll see, like, or like, okay, I'll help me, sure, why not? Or like, even if it's necessary, I'll be like, yeah, please, you know. But like, if I sense that someone helping me is somehow demeaning, or like what's the other word? Demeaning, or what is the other? I don't know. Or like undermining, you know, me, or like what I'm feeling in the moment, or my emotions. I'll be like, fucking get out of here. You know. I think it's a very like nuanced topic, and this is only my personal feelings. Everybody else probably feels like different. This is specifically a me thing, right? But I do not like it. I'm just like, don't, if I'm struggling with this for 6 hours, I'm gonna sit here and struggle with this for 6 hours, you know? I'll learn it, and then I'll be better by the end of it. Like, trust. That's what'll happen. That's what I'm kind of like. That's why I'm like that. But I'm also stubborn enough with that where that kind of applies to my mental health. I don't like people like lecturing me, or like not even giving advice. I understand it. For me, it'll usually fall on deaf ears. But I think the idea that, reaching out to other people and trusting other people, I think the idea of that for other people is a good one. I think that is something that should be done. And you should do it. Reach out to people if you want help. Yeah? Yeah. Can we agree on that? Gosh. Not me, though. I ain't weak as fuck. No, I shouldn't say that. You're not weak for asking for help, obviously. I think it's either that, or like, you don't want to go through the trouble of helping people or having people help you because it feels troubling, and that's not necessarily true. That's never inherently true. Like, I don't know where people, I think it stems from this idea, like, their effort and their mind space, they're gonna spend it on me, but it's gonna be a waste, and it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. Fucking listen to yourself. Put yourself in their situation. Actually, no, don't. Ask someone else, all right? I'm forcing my perspective on you because you're not. I was gonna initially say, put yourself in their shoes. If someone came up to you and they're like, I'm really struggling with this, would you help them? You would probably say, yes, it would be a bother, but that's because you're trying to self-assure yourself. So I'm gonna force my perspective on you. If the person really cares about you, and most humans care for each other, despite what you might think, most humans in the world that you're acquainted with, even, or friends with, or even just like you've seen each other once or twice, like if they care about you even the tiniest bit, they will do it with, like, they will help you unless there are extenuating circumstances, all right? Like, we as human beings, it is not something that we understand, but something that we do, is that we are social animals, and we will, if we can be a benefit to other people, we will do it. Like, that is just how it works. So stop making excuses to yourself and go ask for some help. I don't care if you think you're troubling people. What are you gonna do? You're gonna keep reveling in your shit all day? Covered in shit. You're even more troubling like that. Really, I say that as a joke, right? That last part, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. I don't mean to be saying that in a very like assholey way, right? If it comes off as that, I don't mean it. I don't mean it like that. But I do mean it when I say it's more trouble for them that you're in distress, especially if they're like your friends, than you being like if they're your friends, you know? And if you continue to think like that, even after me saying all this, maybe it's time for you to get new peeps around you. You know? Or start being independent. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. That one's kind of... That one is harsh. But, you know, if... I think becoming, like, independently reassured is only gonna come from trying to find people that do care, you know? And that's the end of it. That's it. That's it? Yes? Okay. Good. That's all you need to hear from me about that. I'm sure, hopefully, it is understandable to an extent. But yeah. Is there anything about... yeah. I'll be frank. It's... one of the songs... Man, when I finished the video... When I finished, like, putting the video onto the... or the music onto the video, and I, like, exported it, and I watched it just to, like, quality check it, I was like... Am I gonna cry? Am I crying? To be fair, something else today had gotten me in the feels. Not like anything like special, not like anything like, oh, my dog died or something. Like, it was like I watched a Critical Role video and it made me sad. So I was kind of my heart was already like warmed up for crying, and I was like, am I gonna cry? Is this gonna happen? Am I gonna cry to a music video and a song that I sang? That's fucking cringe. And I immediately sucked up all my tears. Imagine that. Imagine crying. I've cried to a song before. I've actually cried to a song recently. When I was going through that rough patch a while ago, sucking is also cringe though. Not if you swallow. Damn it. I suck at crying. Shit. What's actually cringe? I don't know what real cringe is. But yeah, I did when I was going through that rough patch a while, like a month ago or two. A month, like almost like less than a month ago basically. I was just going through my I was going through YouTube, and one of the songs that came up was actually Regis Altair's version of Everything Goes On, and I was like, and one of the things, the line that made me cry was actually, I can actually search it up. I remember the exact line where I was like, shit, it's happening. Everything goes on. There was an exact line. I remember it. I just don't remember it. I'll remember it when I see it. And I'm so scared of getting used to this. All the vines that touch your room. Well, someday both of us are leaving here. But for now, I'll just bring the sea to you. Will you meet me in the daylight like we did before? Then I felt you on my shoulder and you weren't suffering anymore. You said I'm sorry that you worry, but don't apologize. I told you to forget me, but you stay by my side. It was this line. I told you to forget me, but you stay by my side. That line fucking gets me, man. It still does. I read it and I'm like, you fucking bitch. I'll be frank. I see myself in in that line too. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Interpret me saying that as you will. I told you to forget me, but you stay by my side. Damn it. It's happening again. What a sad song. Yeah, that song just caught me at a really bad time, and I'm like, fuck! Shit! It's happening! Yo, if I get someone to cry, yo, that's a dub. But that's one of my goals, being able to make someone cry. With my music, of course. Not with anything else. I'll just bring this in you. Do 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 do. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Not really. Like I said, just a short little stream that I wanted to do today, cause birthday. Birthday. I don't remember what I did last year for my birthday, honestly. It was the fucked up karaoke. That's exactly what it was. But yeah, I guess I made it more grandiose than I did this time. But to be fair, I was also rushing this year, so you know, shit. But yeah. With the song being released, there's so many. I'm finally like back on track to like kind of want what I wanted to do like regularly. I don't know, the puzzle threw me off first, and then this was like, this is happening now, and then like there's other things that I gotta do. So on top of some other things that I'll be juggling, I'll be going back to my, you know, my usual streaming, and then like maybe some pieces of content here or there, kind of juggling. But yeah, I am going to, however, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to end this here. End the stream here. Actually, I want to make a new thumbnail. I don't like this thumbnail. It was supposed to be one of those like, haha, I opened up Reaper. No, Reaper, I don't want to look at you for a little while. There's so many things that I need to learn about this fucking mixing shit. It's so annoying. But yeah, let me make a new thumbnail first, just real quick. I do just want to like, I do not like the one that we have up right now, but it's a really quick and simple fix. Hold up, give me 1 second. When I da 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 da. I said I saw you, but don't apologize. I told you to forgive me, but you stay by my side when I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, woo. Yep, this is what you guys signed up for. Alright, this is a better thumbnail. Not gonna think too much about it, just Sike 2. I had the change. I had like the thumbnail change planned for like basically the entire time I had the idea to do like a stream. Cause for the people who weren't here earlier, let me see if I can just, is this, oh, cats, hi cats. Here, you get to see my cats. for those who weren't here earlier and you guys didn't see the thumbnail. The thumbnail earlier was, where is it? This was the thumbnail. It was just this. Like, like, oh shit, something's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Oh god, what's today? I don't know what today is. Well, if you said that, you forgot. And fake fan, am I right? Fake fan, am I right? Imagine. To be fair, I kept this very like under wraps. Like, I don't think my birthday is like written anywhere other than like Twitter, right? Oh, if I go onto Twitter, is it gonna be like birthday? Give me my balloons. It didn't give me my balloons. Did they get rid of the Twitter balloons? I didn't get any balloons. This is extremely sad. Twitter no like me. Twitter no like me. Fuck! Twitter? I knew I didn't like you either. Anyways. So yeah, that was the thumbnail. Oh, you know what? Let's end the stream like this. Like this. Thank you for 3 years. I'm 3 now. I didn't even say that. I'm 3 years old. Yeah. 3 years old. I've only been streaming for like half of that time, basically, right? Yeah. Half of that time I've been streaming, but we reached the halfway point at some point. Half of my life has been streaming. Great. What the hell happened? I started making content in 2022, July, and then I was born May 12th. Yeah, 2 months of being alive before I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a VTuber. Whatever. But yes. All of these guys, 3 years old, all of them. They're all 3. Every version of me now is 3. Are there more of me? Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, I won't stall anymore. I want to get out of here. Like I said, I'm not... If I could, like, re-record and, like, redo everything about that... Not everything, but, like, redo some things about that cover, I would do it in a heartbeat. Maybe I'll just do, like, a re-release. I'll be like, this is the new version. I just wanted to do this now. It's, like, this is version alpha. This is the alpha. You're gonna get Omega, hopefully, at some point. Whatever. But, yeah. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Just ending stream now because you guys are just gonna see me, like, tomorrow. When we play some Kingdom Hearts, right? Should I just say the schedule? Everybody that's gonna watch this basically knows the schedule already, right? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You know it. You love it. Get. Go. Get out of here. Alright? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about, right? Look at all these me's. I think Bald Hase is the one that's jarring all the time. Hello, Bald Hase. Yep, nothing else to talk about though. Ah, that's really loud. That's extremely loud. I'm so sorry. That's like it. Fuck it. I thought I muted it loud. All right, my bad. Just go do what you gotta do. Honestly, there's a lot of things I gotta do actually. So I've been spending all day on this. The past like 9 hours. All right, whatever. More things are on my plate. The workaholic in me is being tantalized. Anyways, get out of here. Go. Shoot. Get out of here.